It is the 9th annual Breakfast with Friends, and we see so many friends out there. Thank you for being here.
For the land and animals from which it came, and for the farmers, deliverers, and food preparers.
We give thanks.
For the crowd, for each of us gathered here this morning, and for all who have given of themselves to make L'Arche a source of unity and love in our world today.
L'Arche happens around the table. That's why we have a breakfast around the table with all of you. So this is for your table.
L'Arche came together because all of you people early on who were dedicated to the philosophy and spirit of L'Arche, that each of us is a person with disabilities and gifts, and that together, let's celebrate that, the great gifts that each of us has to offer to our community. Thank you to all of you core members and assistants. You live the philosophy and spirituality of L'Arche every day.
Look around and see all the support and love for who you are and how you are living.
One of the great leaders from L'Arche is a fellow named Henry Nouwen, a compassionate, mercy-filled, grace-led leader. Where did he learn that? At L'Arche. In a little home surrounded by incredible people, what love actually looks like in action. It's not with a big old microphone in front of you. It's in the shadows of life where we are changed and then ultimately can change others. In my office in Kirkwood, Missouri, you'll find a picture of Henry hanging up. So when given an opportunity to speak at a morning like this, it was the easiest yes I think I've ever given. Yeah, of course. It changed Henry's life. It's also changed mine. If you're gathered here today, it's changed yours. Maybe the question we should be thinking about is who else should be in this room with us? Who else might benefit from community and love and mercy and grace?
People like my sister and people like us who love her and are caring for her are invisible in our communities. The work is invisible, the care is invisible, and the people at the heart of it are often invisible. And what I've realized is two things. We talk all the time about equity and inclusion, and this community of people is a part of that body of people that is being referred to, but it's not front of mind for us. And it needs to be. It needs to be that this is something in our community that we all need to see, because there are gifts. But not only that, if it's not in your family, you would want this for a family member. You want them to have a life that it is everything you want for your other children. There is no reason that shouldn't be the case. It's what we all would want. So, this is the ask today. Is this sort of care, this sort of inclusion, this sort of love needs the community to support it.
It seems like we love to celebrate what's wrong with St. Louis. And yet this morning we celebrate everything that is right with it. It happens quietly, but it changes the world one life at a time, starting with the one who gives. I want to thank you for having that kind of vision for the St. Louis community. I want to thank you for being part of the L'Arche family. And I want to thank you for believing what Jack Buck knew to be true, that your life matters, that it's intended to be lived in community, and that the best is yet to come. God bless you all. Have a great morning. Thank you again.